The Milky Way is waving, not metaphorically, literally. An enormous ripple is moving through our galaxy, like a stadium-wide Mexican wave of stars, rising and falling in sync across tens of thousands of light years. And thanks to ESA's Gaia mission, we've just seen it clearly for the first time. Here's the wild part. This isn't a local quirk like the nearby Radcliffe wave. This thing affects nearly half the galaxy. Imagine looking down on the Milky Way and seeing the whole disk breathe, stars bobbing up and down together as a ripple travels outward from the galactic center. That's what the latest Gaia data reveals. Shock over? Okay, how do we know? Gaia mapped positions and motions for millions of stars. But a key breakthrough came from more than 20,000 young stars, whose distances and velocities we can measure precisely in 3D. When you plot their vertical motion, how they move above and below the galactic plane, you don't get random noise. You get a coherent oscillation, a wavefront sweeping outward. It's like someone plucked the Milky Way's disk and set it ringing. So what hit us hard enough to make the galaxy wobble? The leading suspect is a past encounter with a smaller galaxy, likely a dwarf galaxy, that dove through or skimmed the Milky Way billions of years ago. Gravity doesn't just tug, it can yank. A close pass can torque the disk, pulling stars up on one side and down on the other, launching a ripple that takes eons to fade. We've seen hints of this in tidal streams and warped outer arms. Gaia turns hints into a pattern. Picture tossing a pebble into an ocean. The wave moves, but the water mostly rises and falls, up, down, passing energy along. That's what these stars are doing, bobbing vertically as the wavefront drifts outward. The scale is absurd, tens of thousands of light years across. Yet the motion per star is subtle, measured in kilometers per second, and hundreds of light years of vertical swing over vast timescales. But together, it's unmistakable. Why does this matter? First, it rewrites the false idea of a flat, quiet galaxy. Second, it's a test of gravity on galactic scales. The shape, speed, and damping of the wave tell us about the mass of the disk and the invisible dark matter halo cushioning it. Third, it's a timeline. By matching the wave's phase and amplitude, we can rewind the clock and estimate when the perturbation happened, and which cosmic intruder caused it. And no, you don't need to worry. For us, this is background music. Grand, slow, and safe. The sun rides the wave like a surfer on a swell that takes hundreds of millions of years to crest. But scientifically, it's a siren. It says, this galaxy has a memory. Every ripple is a receipt for an ancient collision. Gaia's gift is motion, seeing not just where stars are, but where they're going. With each data release, our flat map becomes a living atlas. The Milky Way isn't a still photo, it's a time-lapse of a trillion tiny dancers, stepping to a rhythm set by gravity and history. So the next time you look up at that hazy band of light, remember, it's not a quiet river in the sky, it's an ocean, and right now, it's waving,